Hey y'all come on in. I'm Elisa and today we are making a hot fudge pudding cake or chocolate cobbler. But before we get started, like, share, subscribe. Let's get started with this hot fudge pudding cake. All right, y'all, let's get started. So have you guys ever heard of a chocolate cobbler? Cobbler? That a word?
Okay.
Chocolate cobbler. Well, this is my version. I have got this recipe from a friend, and it's called a hot fudge pudding cake. Same thing as a chocolate cobbler. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna add 3/4 cup of white sugar.
White sugar.
White sugar. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and mixed in there is 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we'll have 1/4 cup of cocoa. And to that, I have 1/2 cup of milk. 1/3 cup of melted butter. Look, my butter been sitting there so long it's not even melted no more.
Sorry.
Yeah, my sister had me waiting on her and everything was prepped and ready to go. Y'all look. Hold on a second. My butter ain't melting no more. I gotta go melt it again. So, hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, take 2. 1/3 cup of melted butter. This is unsalted butter because I put salt in it. So I didn't want to use salted butter. Then it'd be too salty. That's not going to be good. All right, 1/3 cup melted butter. And 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. So we're just going to mix this all together until it's nice and smooth. All right, I'm just going to mix this all together and I'll be right back. All right, that looks pretty good. Get some of that extra batter off the beaters. All right, that's the easy part. Just going to put that in this is an 8-inch baking dish. I sprayed it because, you know, the recipe says ungreased. Ungreased just don't sit well with me. I feel like it needed it. We're going to see if that was a good idea or not.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to spread this in the bottom of the pan. Oh, look at it. And it's supposed to come out, if you guys have never seen a chocolate cobbler or hot fudge pudding cake, it's supposed to, once you get done putting it together, once it bakes, it's kind of like having a cake on top and all the chocolate sauce at the bottom be all gooey. And then you can have that with, as is, ice cream, whipped cream. You know, if you're supposed to go with some ice cream, I'm going to have some ice cream. All right, so just going to spread that around. And then there's a little quick topping that's going to go on here. All right, so the topping, just going to push that out the way. So for the topping, I'm going to use some more sugar, which is just 1/4 cup of sugar. No, it's not. It's 1/2 cup of sugar. I was just playing. 1/2 cup sugar.
I'm just playing.
And 1/2 cup of light brown sugar. And the remaining cocoa, which is another 1/4 cup of cocoa. Oh, cocoa stuck. All right, you're just going to mix that all together, and you can actually just sprinkle that over the top. So I will go grab a fork and mix that all together. 1 second, y'all. All right, so I got me a fork. English is not working well today. But anyway, I have a fork. I'm just going to mix all this together, the cocoa and the sugars. Just going to mix this all up together. All right, I'm just gonna keep mixing this all in together, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's all been mixed together. All right, y'all. So I got it all mixed together. It just looks like brown sand. Nothing major. So with this, I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top. Just put it all on top. All right, because you know it actually, if you have a 9-inch pan, then use that. Of all the pans I don't have a 9-inch, and it's too much for a 13 by 9. So I'm gonna use this 8-inch and let it do what it's gonna do. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys have a 9-inch baking pan, by all means, use that. And then the last thing we're going to do, you need some hot water. 1 1/4 cup of hot water. I boiled a pot of water and just, while it's still hot, you're just going to remove this. He seems to be in the way. So just pour it on top. Just pour it on top. And while I'm pouring it on top, you may be wondering what you do with it after you pour the water on it. Put it in the oven.
Okay.
You don't stir it. Don't do nothing. Put it in the oven.
I wonder what you gonna do with the water.
I'll just get that off there. All right, so I'm gonna throw this in the oven for I'm gonna start with 35 to 40 minutes because you want it to be almost set in the center. So I'll be back once I take it out of the oven. I'll let you guys know how long it took. All right, y'all. So the cobbler or the hot fudge pudding cake has been in the oven for 35 minutes. I let it cool off for 15 minutes. That's why I can touch it. Just to let it set a little bit because you don't want the gooey bottom to be too thin. So let's try, y'all. Let's give it a go. Because I really have no idea what it's supposed to look like. I know it's supposed to be gooey. That look gooey to me. Does that look gooey to you?
That looks good to me.
So, you can't have that without some ice cream to go along with it. Gotta get the full experience. All right. Here we go. It's so smoky. That means hot. Try not to blow too loud.
Yeah, she's on her third bite right now.
Oh my gosh.
She ain't even told you how it tasted.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Clearly it's good, right? It's good by itself. It's good with the ice cream. That little sucker is really good. It's so good.
Y'all to look at her. She's gritting her teeth.
You gotta growl with it. It's so good. It's good. All right, y'all. Make some chocolate cobbler, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.